Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 80. In today's episode, we are continuing our path to 120 super magnetic rings. We're at part 6 in the mini series here, and in today's episode, we are going to go to a new star system to establish a energy exchanger build that will charge our accumulators and disperse those to all the different star systems. So with that said, guys, let's get started with episode number 80. Before we get started, guys, this is going to be a longer video, so feel free to use the YouTube chapters to skip to the more important parts. So let's get started. Okay, so one of the viewers here told me that there is a star system near Merak that has a good planet there for sulfuric acid. We want sulfuric acid to obviously help us produce our deuterium fuel rods, but also we want that, it's the sulfuric acid is for the deuterium fuel rods, but it's also for plastic, I believe. I don't think it's used for plastic. I think it's refined oil. But anyway, there is a planet called... Where is this planet? It's near Markab. Oh, Celaeno. Celaeno is the Greek word for the dark one. And if we click on Celaeno, a user told me that there are some nice planets in here. And so we have a planet volcanic ash. I've never been to one here. And we have sulfuric acid, and that's what we're really looking for. We're also looking for a solar energy ratio, and this has 120%. So what I'm going to do is establish our energy exchanger build here on Celaeno I. And let's see what else we have here. We also have a reverse rotation for Celaeno II, which is a lava planet. This has not as much solar energy ratio, so I'm not going to pick this planet for my energy exchangers. And what else do we have here? Oh, look at this. We have Celaeno III, which has a bunch of stone. So we could definitely tap Celaeno III for stone in the future. So let's click on Celaeno I here. And I'm going to use the solar energy ratio on this planet to power my energy exchanger build. And so that is going to be residual power and reliable power for the near future. Now, I could do Celaeno II. It also has 104% solar energy ratio. And the good thing about this planet, it's obviously a lava planet, and it has lava pits in here where I could use a geothermal with solar panels. And so that would give me a lot of power on this planet to do a energy exchanger build here. But the thing is I want to save this planet for the ores, right? We got 31 million iron ore. So I don't want to use this planet for that reason. Okay, so this planet alone is going to demand hundreds of megawatts of power to mine the advanced, to use the advanced miners here. So we're going to go to Celaeno I, the dark one, and establish our energy exchanger build here. And then once that's finished, we could come back and delete the energy exchanger build here, which will reduce the power requirements on this planet. So before we head over to Celaeno II, we are no longer going to do a local demand for the empty accumulators. Why is that? Well, because we want to demand all of the empty accumulators in the Celaeno star system so that we can charge them and then send those charge accumulators throughout the star cluster. So that is set to a local supply that's all being used up here to be charged and sent out. As you know, we don't have too many charge accumulators, so we're going to lose quite a bit of power across our planets momentarily. But once we get this build online, it's everything will be fixed. So we're going to Celaeno I. Celaeno I. So thank you to the user for pointing out this star system to me. And here we go, guys. Celaeno I. And this will be my first time visiting a volcanic ash planet, so I'm pretty excited. All right, we are approaching a Celaeno I. We have her in our radar. We are approaching very quickly. And look what we have here, the beautiful Celaeno I, the dark one. I love it. Okay, so, wow, look at this planet. It looks like a lava planet, but it does not have lava pits here. As I see, it's a bunch of ash. Ooh, look at that, sulfuric acid oceans. Oh, beautiful. We're going to tap those for sulfuric acid, and then we can delete the sulfuric acid build on Merak IV, which will also reduce the power strain on that planet. So yeah, this is pretty exciting. So let's dive down to Celaeno I and take a look at what we have here. And look at this. Wow, look at this. I love the graphic of Celaeno I. That's pretty cool. I like it. Pretty healy. All right. And we got some ash over here. And sulfuric acid. Excellent. Okay. Well, guys. Yeah, this is definitely a desolate planet. So let's take a look at the North Pole here, and it's right over here. And yeah, what type of star is this? What type of star? Is this a G-type star? It looks similar to Merak IV star. It's a K-type star. Okay. Boy, we have a lot of ores here to tap as well. We have a lot of ores to tap here. You know what? I didn't know this before heading over here, so I'm almost tempted to do the energy exchanger on Celaeno II now. If we take a look, let's see. So there's 22 million on Celaeno I, and this has 31 million. Yeah, I'm still, no, let's make Celaeno I the energy exchanger build here. So the first thing we need to do, of course, guys, is we need to place down a ILS here. And we need to request some space warpers. So I am going to do that, and I'm going to say I want 100. We'll hit a remote demand, and we'll place some logistic vessels in here. All right. And we also need to request solar panels. So I'm going to request 4,000. And I'll do a remote demand for that. Excellent. Okay. And we have a bunch of energy exchangers here. We might need to call in more. We shall see. And yeah, so I think the first thing we can do as we wait for the solar panels is to flatten the equator to accept the solar panels. So let's do that. I want to flatten any resources that are near the equator. Okay, I hate to do that. But we have to compromise a little bit here. Okay, and of course, we're going to have to delete some sulfuric acid oceans that could be in the way. Okay, everything is looking good, and wow, it's dark on this side of the planet. Oof. There's great potential for soil pile here. Okay, everything looks good, so let's head up here to the North Pole and grab those solar panels. Okay. Uh-oh. And we'll put that in there. We'll reduce that limit for the solar panels for now. And we're going to lay a few of these down on the equator to get us started. And then we can use the blueprint. Okay, and here is the center. So I will do something like this. Okay. Excellent. And let's do that on this direction. Okay, then we hit Control C, Control V, and we can use this as a blueprint and paste this all the way around the planet. And we'll take a look at this and see how much power this is going to give me. We'll do Shift Enter to force that down. That seems like it wasn't the greatest idea because it's leaving a gap here. Boy, that's kind of problematic. Yeah, we're gonna have to delete this because there's too big of a gap, I think, right? Maybe not. Yeah, it's leaving way too big of a gap. What a mistake. Okay, well, we'll fix this mistake real quick here, guys. Okay, that's it. That's it. So let's try that again. So Control C, Control V, and I'll just do something like, I'll just do it this way, right? We'll just go around and paste these solar panels down. And hopefully this gives me a few hundred megawatts of power. Now, if it's not enough power, look at my drones. They're trying to find me. That's kind of funny. If we can't get enough power through the solar panels, what we can do is we can do a Dyson swarm, right? And place down ray receivers to get more energy if needed. Okay, and then Shift Enter, and there's the solar panels. That's it. And so we can just wait for our drones, right? Where's our drones? They're somewhere around here. Oh, there they are. Okay, so they have arrived, and let's construct the band of solar panels around the equator. And we should just be able to run. Okay, we definitely need more upgrades on the drones here. But I do not want to upgrade at all because we're using the gravity matrix to produce our space warpers, which is far more important than researching at this point. All right, so we're already at 450 megawatts. This is really good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I definitely enjoyed my weekend. And maybe my videos brought some of that joy into your life. That's so cheesy. I'm just trying to start a conversation, you know, as I build this. Okay, here we go. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Well, we could just carry the solar panels along like this. Now, I do not recommend this practice to you guys. Yeah, this takes a lot of skill right here. Let's keep going, guys. We're almost there anyways. Okay, how many solar? Okay, so we have 250 megawatts. So what I'm going to do is quickly hurry to the ILS, and I don't want to demand these anymore. We can say remote supply for now. And then we can go grab those litter over here. Okay, and I'm just going to swindle these solar panels over here to the ILS. Okay. And then come to a stop, and there we go. Okay. Very unorthodox. But you gotta do what you gotta do with your situation. Okay, excellent, guys. We have power. So let's start the mega build of the energy exchangers, okay? We are going to do energy exchangers. So how can we do an energy exchanger without destroying all of the sulfuric acid? Well, I'm going to take a look at the sulfuric acid, and they seem like they're pretty close to the equator. And so, I mean, you got a massive one here and a massive one here. Boy, and two here. So I think I should do the upper portion of the planet. So I think what I will do is, so you got this large grid here that I like to use for smelting, but I think I will use this smaller grid at the top here for the energy exchanger build, okay? So that is what I'm going to do. I am going to place an ILS, try it in the center of this grid. So we got 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So an awkward number. So there's 2, 2, and then we could do it right here. Will that get me in the center? It will. Yes. Okay, excellent. Let's also bury this vein here. All right, so we want to request all of the empty accumulators here. And then we also need to have charged accumulators here. We're going to drop in some logistic vessels, obviously. And then I am going to request for the space warpers. And this is going to be a local demand, as we have a ILS at the North Pole that will be requesting those space warpers and distributing those to other ILSs on this planet. Okay, and let's get rid of this indicator here. Okay. Oh, nope, still here. Where is it going? There we go. Okay, excellent. And so how am I going to do this build? Well, let's just start with the basics. Number one, I want to charge empty accumulators, right? So I'm gonna come out with the empty accumulators like this. And I want the energy exchangers to be on the grid. And I want them to be pretty compact. So I'll do one here. And one here. Okay. And of course, guys, we are going to be charging the empty accumulators. Okay. And so the empty accumulators come out of the ILS, and now they need to enter into these energy exchangers. Well, we need to add a splitter to do that. Like this. Okay, so the empty accumulators go through the splitter, and then they run through the energy exchanger to be charged. Okay, and now that this belt and splitter is established, we can delete that belt because we can use the blueprint to paste this. Now, we need to figure out how we want to get the charged accumulators out of here. Well, we can place a splitter right here. Okay, and right here. And so the charged accumulators come out here, and they come out here, and that is going to be fed into the ILS like this. All right, and we can set an indicator like this, just to help me understand the build. And out with the charged accumulators. Excellent. And that is going to go there. Like that. So, now we are going to copy this. And I think what I want to do here is, I think we could do another energy exchanger here and another one here. Like this. Okay. And so now we need to figure out how to get empty accumulators into this energy exchanger. So I'm going to place down a splitter. Oops. Let's try that again. I will place down a splitter here and a splitter here. Okay. And so now this is going to bring the empty accumulators up here and then through the energy exchanger. Those will charge the accumulators and they will come out at this end and through the splitter. Okay. And I'm going to repeat that on this side. So out with the empty accumulators. And in with the, or out with the charge accumulators, and then in with the empty accumulators, like that. All right. And so that is the build, guys. I think that looks really good. And so what I want to do is Control C and Control V. Rotate this. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Okay, like this. Okay. All right, and that is gonna go, should go right here. Like this. Okay, let's just place it down and see what happens. Okay. All right, so let's figure this out. So this is the empty accumulators. They're going to come out here, right? So, and let's start with the empty accumulators, right? So the empty accumulators are going to come out here, and they're going to pass through the splitter, and they're going to be charged. The charged accumulators are then going to come out here, like this. And let's set a reference for now. This is charged accumulator, and this is empty accumulator. Okay, excellent. And we need to place a splitter here, because these are empty, or these are, wait a second. Yeah, these are charged accumulators, or empty accumulators that are going to be charged. Okay. Am I seeing this wrong? Yes, I am. Wait a second, let me take a look at this. It's already confusing me, guys. Empty accumulator going in. These are spitting the charge accumulators out, and so this needs to be reversed. Okay? Because this is going to be empty accumulators. Alright, they're gonna come down, go through the energy exchanger to be charged. Okay, so that was the mix-up here. And this is the empty accumulator. They are gonna come down here, and this needs to be flipped, like that. And these are going to be charged. Alright. And this belt needs to be flipped. Okay. This belt needs to be flipped because we want to expel the charged accumulators, like that, onto this belt and into the eye list to ship to different planets. Okay. And this looks good. This looks good. Okay. This is charged accumulators. I will place an icon there for reference. Okay. This is empty accumulators. Okay, and we need to place a splitter here. And this is empty accumulators that are going to be charged. Okay. Like that. That should be the build, guys. I think that's the build. It's perfectly symmetrical on the grid, so now we can expand this to the right and to the left as we need. As the demand goes up, we can expand it. So let's test run this out by demanding all of the charge or let's demand all the empty accumulators that are on Merak IV and throughout other star systems here. So we're going to do a remote demand. And so we first need to get some space warpers. So let's call in the space warpers here. We have them here. We need some drones. And we don't need all of them. Let's say we need 20 of those. And then now we can demand those as a local demand, right? Well, not quite, because we don't have the power for the drones. So for now, I am going to just hand pick these and place them in here. Okay. And, but we still don't have power to request those. Okay, well, we can do something nifty here. I will place down these guys here and place some deuterium fuel rods to jumpstart this base. Okay. And so, you know, I can do something like that. And something like this. Well, now that I think about it, guys, We placed down all the solar panels. We placed down all the solar panels. We don't need to do this. That's funny. Okay. So let's do that. So we'll place down a wireless power tower here, and we'll extend that to the solar panels like this. Okay, so this is almost set. We need to place down a wireless or a Tesla tower here to charge the ILS. Okay, and so now we're just waiting on the power. So let's do a max charge on the power here. And why are we not getting any? Well, we must not have any empty accumulators in the system to ship. That's my only thought here. So I think we need to go back to Merak IV and take a look at what's going on with our empty accumulators. So let's head back here and set our indicator. Okay, so here we are. We are heading back to Merak IV. And we're going to check out the empty accumulators and see what's going on there. All right, we are approaching Merak IV. And here we are, Merak IV. And so now we can take a look at what's going on with the charged or empty accumulators. Ah, look at all these power plants. We'll delete that eventually. We don't need them any longer. Okay, wow. So, look at this. This is really good news. The good news is we have 2,800 charged accumulators in the system. And that's just idle accumulators, right? So the demand for charged accumulators is lower than is just lower. Sorry, I'm slightly getting confused here, but okay, so we're shipping them all back here, but they're all being charged. Okay, so I see what's going on here. So what we need to do is delete this belt. Okay, and we want to put an end to charging accumulators here for good. Oh yeah, these are where all our accumulators are. They're in the box. Okay, well, what we can do is we could flip the path and put these back in the ILS and ship those back to Celaeno to be charged at a quicker rate. All right, just flipping the path. Yeah, so in the last episode, we placed all these boxes on top of the splitters, and that didn't last even one episode. So, kind of a waste of time, but that's all right. That's what happens when you do a blind playthrough. It's not a perfect playthrough. So, okay, excellent. And then we actually want to belt that in. Okay. And so now this is all being shipped to Celaeno to be charged. And I want to do, yeah, we want to do minimum load of the vessels and quickly get those shipped over. We have a lot of charge accumulators in the system, so the demand of these are really low, which is really good. The more charge accumulators we have in the system, the better, is what I'm trying to say. So, excellent. This is all being filtered back into here. And so now we can head back to Celaeno I, the dark one, and take a look and see how it is working. We should see some vessels warping to Celaeno, I hope. I don't see any right now. Let's take a look at this. We have space warpers. We have the vessels here. Oh, it's still on remote demand. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. So that solves the issue here. So now we're shipping those empty accumulators to Celaeno to be charged. Oh, this is great. Yeah, you can see it. There they go. And we said Celaeno I. And so we're going to warp back to Celaeno I, expand the build for the energy exchangers, and then we are going to start extracting sulfuric acid and get that into the system. And that's going to help us produce deuterium fuel rods. Okay. Okay, we are approaching Celaeno. I think Celaeno is one of my favorite names just because it means the dark one. I like it. All right, we are approaching a Celaeno I. And we missed it. And, all right, so here we go, guys. Let's take a look at Celaeno I. Here we are. So as you can see, we have now gathered all of the empty accumulators and we're charging them. Okay, so this is our main planet for the charged accumulators, and we are depending on residual power from the solar panels. So that means we'll never run out of power on this planet. Okay, this is just great. We're only demanding 44 megawatts, so we could do a pretty massive build of this. And we're going to have so many charge accumulators, guys. I hope you understand how powerful the energy exchanger is in this game. I think it's far superior than the deuterium fuel rod and the mini fusion power plants. Only because you could do a build of this using residual power, like the solar panels, geothermals, wind power. It's just, to me, it's a no-brainer to use this as your main source of power, because it is definitely very powerful. And not only that, guys, it is a very cool mechanic. It is a very cool mechanic. And now that I take a look at this, it looks like the top energy exchanger is too close to each other because of the grid. Oh, that sucks. This is the problem of building at the top here. So we could do a bigger space like this. And it's not going to be compact. It will be, you could say, pretty minimal. So I love minimal. But compact is cool as well. So I'm going to place a bunch of these down. We'll connect the belts. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Now, of course, as this build grows, we're going to demand more empty accumulators. We are automating empty accumulators on Merak IV, and those are being stored in the PLS. So we can send those stored accumulators back here to be charged if needed. So this is looking really good. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. And as you can see, the empty accumulators are coming through. and they are going to be charged. Okay. And why are they not being charged? Well, I think the reason is because we need to add Tesla towers in here because of the spacing. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, so that is being charged, and now we can spit those charged accumulators out here. Okay, and as you can see, we have some charged accumulators. Like that. So, by far, my favorite source of energy in this game that I've encountered is the energy exchanger. Because it seems like it's a well thought out mechanic, and it's just a cool mechanic. I really love this, and by far my favorite. Okay, excellent. Oh, this looks so cool, guys. Okay, so looks like we need to reverse these belts. I forgot to do that, so I'm going to reverse these belts. Okay, and reverse this belt here too. So we're doing a little maintenance here, but nope, not a big deal. We'll fix it. Okay, and we need to grab these. There we go. And then we need to connect to these belts. Like that. Okay. Oh, this is so cool, guys. I'm having so much fun with this build. I love it. Definitely in the next playthrough, guys, I'm rushing to the energy exchangers. For sure. I mean, this is so cool. Okay. All right. And so the reason why this is not being charged is because there is a full there's a full accumulator probably stuck in here. Yep. So we had 15. So let's rebelt this and it should work. Excellent. Okay. And does this need to be reversed? Yes. Okay, so again, we're doing a little maintenance here. And this needs to be reversed. Okay. This needs to be reversed. Okay, and let's get rid of these charge accumulators as well. And rebelt this. Okay. Wow, this is so cool. Look at this, guys. I love it. Oh, it's so cool. All right. This is just... Look at all these empty accumulators, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So... And we're charging so many, too. Oh, this is great. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is working good. This is empty accumulators. Empty. Okay, and they're being charged. Excellent. And so we can now take a look at the power grid. And wow. This is really interesting. So the consumption demand is 330. We have a general capacity of 249. but yet we were at 100%. That is interesting. Current power, 10.3, and we're only demanding 45 megawatts. Generation, accumulators, 249. So this is slightly confusing to me, guys. Charge, 100% charge. I mean, they are charging, right? This is interesting. I don't understand this mechanic here. We have a general capacity of 250, but we're exceeding that. Oh, it's kilowatts. Okay, kilowatts. We're only demanding 330 kilowatts. Are you serious? That's it? Oh my gosh, dude, we could do huge builds of this. Okay, excellent. We're not even at 1 megawatt. That's crazy. Okay, so let's extend this. So I'm going to do Control C, and I'm going to copy this. Then Control V, and I'm going to paste this right here on this tile. Okay, and I'm only going to do one, and then will connect the belts, and then I'll redo the blueprint. So the goal is to charge these empty accumulators quickly so that we have a place to ship the empty accumulators. Okay, and we will do that, and we'll do this. Okay. And so, yeah, we're just... we have so many empty accumulators. So let's keep extending this build. I'll hit Control C and then V. Hit Tab to center it. And I'm going to plop this right on this tile. Okay. And again, we'll connect the belt. Okay. Guys, we're gonna have so much unlimited power for the longest time. This is just so bonkers. Oh, let's keep going. All right. Okay. And what's the issue here? Why are we not charging? I know why. It's because we don't have power. We don't have power. So let's follow the same grid system we have here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we are, man, we have 590 charge accumulators already. Excellent. So I'm going to keep expanding this. So now we can grab more of the energy exchangers. We were only grabbing 1 row, and then we grabbed 2 rows, and now we're up to 4 rows. So I'm gonna Control V, and I'm going to place this down right. I am getting my spacing correct, so it's going to be like this. Okay, and we're out of splitters. We're out of splitters. So we'll need to call in some splitters. Looks like I don't have any in inventory here. Well, that's a bummer. I got still quite a bit of energy exchangers here. can't believe it's 50 minutes already in the episode. This is going to be a longer episode, guys. And chapters are in the description. Okay. And I think what I can do is just call in the splitters here as a temporary thing. And I'll just set 100. I'll do a remote demand on those. So we're going to get 600 of those. And in the meantime, let's continue to connect the belts. It's a little bit wonky, but we'll get it. Okay. All right, just waiting for those splitters. How's this looking? Oh, it's looking fabulous. It's looking fabulous. And how close are we to... Okay, so we will have to stop here, I believe, with this. Yep. Nope, I think it's... We'll wrap this all the way around here, and then we'll wrap this all the way around there. Yes. Okay. And it looks like our splitters have arrived, so let's grab those. And I'm going to say remote supply and then clear this. And now we have our splitters. Okay. Excellent. And I'm going to connect the belt. All right. Looking really good here, guys. Looking really good. And yeah, we're eating up the empty accumulators, but they're being all shipped back here. So it's really important that we're consuming these empty accumulators and giving room for this ILS to ship back those empty accumulators. Because if we have a bunch of ILSs that have full storage of empty accumulators at different planets, then we can no longer request charged accumulators to charge that planet. So we have to keep a close eye on this. Maybe we set down a few other ILS to collect those empty accumulators and belt them back into here, right? So the good thing is that I've set this up in a way where I could place an ILS here, demand the empty accumulators, and then belt them in here. So like I could do something like this. Be like, yep, empty accumulators are going to come in here, and then we can just connect the belt and put them back into the system to be charged either way, because the empty accumulators are going to the left and to the right to feed into the energy exchangers. So this is looking really good. In fact, I might just leave it here, guys. I just might leave it here. I think I will, guys. What if we what if we demand all of the empty accumulators? Okay, so you could see how many empty accumulators we have in the system. We have so many. So yeah, let's demand these space warpers. We'll do 100. Do a local demand, and here we go. Do we have space warpers in here? We do. We do. Let's give this some power. Okay, there it goes. Good. All right, so space warpers are coming. And yeah, so now we have grabbed all of the empty accumulators in the entire star cluster, and they are here to be charged. Excellent. And so I'll connect a belt for those, and now they'll be in the system to be charged. This is just fabulous. This is awesome. Okay, and look at how much, we almost got 1,000 charged accumulators already. Looking pretty good. We can keep going with this build, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna hit Control C, and I'm going to grab all these. Like that. Control V. And paste that right here. Like this. And I want to stop right here. This is the center point, so I want to stop at that point. So I will place another here. And we got a little patch. We have a little patch of, what is that, coal? So we'll bury that coal. Here it is. And yeah, we want to stop at this point here, because that is the center point. Okay, and so I can hit Control V, and what I can do is it's gonna stop like this. Okay. Shift Enter. All right, there we go, guys. And so now we can place our belts in here so that we can build the rest of this. Okay, awesome. Well, looks like this episode is definitely all about this build. I didn't think it would take this long, but it is. And I hope you're enjoying this episode, guys. Hopefully we'll have to only do this once in this series, but if we need to do more, we will. We will. So let's quickly finish up this build and end the episode. And then in episode 81, we probably can begin extracting sulfuric acid and ship that back to Merak IV. And then with that, we'll get into the structured, or the gravity matrix, so that we can continue to automate space warpers. And once that is done, we can then move into 120 super magnetic rings. We just got to make sure that we have enough charge accumulators to run our entire factory, especially the super magnetic rings. So we're laying the groundwork for the 120 super magnetic rings. There's a lot of work we're doing to do this. I did not anticipate any of this, guys. This is just me learning and not understanding that if you want to do 120 super magnetic rings, you gotta lay the foundation for that. So it's great. That's why I love playing this game. You learn quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to have so many charge accumulators in the system, guys, and you know, this has taken up all the episode, but just think this is going to lead me to all different kind of planets for power source. We're going to heavily depend on charged accumulators, and it's going to last us a while, guys. And we can go to different planets, do a bunch of different things, and we'll move through those pretty quickly, all because we laid down the foundation for this. I hope, anyways. Okay. Let's connect the belts here. Okay. Excellent. Okay. And so that is going all the way down here. And let's connect to these belts as well. Okay. Okay, guys. Sweet. Here are the drones. We are still building over here. We got a few more. Okay. And we could probably take a look at the power. So yeah, guys, we're only demanding 10 megawatts. This is just insane. We could do a whole planet of this. This is just so overpowered. So overpowered. I thought definitely it would demand more power to do this. Wow. You know, like I said, guys, I thought the deuterium fuel rods were overpowered. Well, this is far superior overpowered than the deuterium fuel rods. Okay. Let's keep adding the belts. Okay, sweet. All right, so this side of the planet is finished, and so now we can do the other side here. Wow, this is so beautiful, guys. Oh, it's so beautiful. How many charge accumulators? Okay, we're at 1222. And, yeah, we're using up all of the empty accumulators. They're all being shipped here. This is looking good. Let's do this side of the planet. And I'm going to copy all this. Like this, Control V. And, yeah, let's bury these veins real quick. Got some sulfuric acid we have to cover, unfortunately. Okay. That looks good. Looking very good, guys. Oh, yes. Okay. No. No. I can't bury it. And I can't use my minus key because it's the record button. Jeez. Okay, well, don't panic, guys. Don't panic. Okay, we'll bring some over here. No problem. All right. So Control C, and we'll do this again. Control V. Tab. And we will place this. Is it right here? I believe it's this. Yep, looks good. I'll hit Shift and Enter to force that down. How many belts do we have left? Oh, not too much. We might have to call in some belts. Okay. And let's do this. Connect the belts through the splitter and through the splitter. Excellent. Okay. And has the foundation come in yet? Has it come in? Yes, let's clear this. Okay, and then we can bury that vein. Like that. Okay, and then we can just connect this belt. Like that. And let's add this guy here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. There we go. Okay, and what we can do is Control C. And we can copy this. For some reason, this is not working. That's interesting. We'll take a look at that. So Control V, and then, yeah, we can paste this down. Like this. And, like that. And look at that, guys. How pretty is that? All right, excellent. And so now we can, let's go back to the ILS and demand some belts because we have run out. So I'm going to demand some of these. Okay. This is so cool. Okay. Yeah, so this episode, what I'll do is I think the rendering will take about an hour and 30 minutes for an hour video or more. And then what I have to do is I'll upload it to YouTube and I'll upload it as I worked during the day. And then when I get home from work, it is uploaded. And so I think this is going to take probably 3 to 4 hours to upload on YouTube for a 1 hour video. So my upload speed is not so good, but my building is getting optical fiber. So once that's installed, then I can upgrade my plan. And so my upload speed will be a lot better. Okay. Guys, where am I getting all the belts? I don't have any belts in my inventory. Do you guys see this? Is this a bug? Guys, I have no belts in my inventory. I have no belts in here either. What is going on? Oh, maybe I don't understand. I don't understand. So I don't have enough belts here. That was really weird. Maybe I'm missing something here, but it's building belts when I don't have any in my inventory. I mean, pause the video, guys, and look at my inventory and see if you see belts. Because I have no belts and it's building belts. Okay, it's no longer building any belts. That was super weird. Okay. That is a build, guys. That's the build. So I'm gonna grab the belts here. Like that, and we will finish up this build here. And yeah, we need to connect the belts. Oh, this is the center point. Okay, this is slightly confusing. This actually needs to be deleted. And Yeah, all the middle belts here need to be deleted. Slightly confused here. Let's just finish this build here real quick. Okay, we need more belts. Okay, and we have over 1,000 charged accumulators in the system already. That is looking really nice. Mm-hmm. How's the power looking? Only 30 megawatts, guys, so far with this build. Okay, let's grab more belts, guys. They're coming in very slowly, unfortunately. Plus 800 that is coming in. That's kind of weird and slightly disturbing. We'll have to check that out. Okay. So let's grab what we have in here. Are those more belts? Are those more belts? Yes. Thank you. And more belts. Okay, yeah, looks like we have enough belts to finish this off. Okay, this gotta be the center point here. Yeah, that's the center point. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. So I'll have to go back and see what's going on here. What? All the power went off. What happened? Oh, it's because we don't have any accumulators. Why is this going this direction? This is the wrong direction. Right? No, this is... Wait a second here. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. For some reason, the belts are flipped. I don't know how that happened. I'm sure you guys will figure that out. But we will flip these path and get these accumulators charged right away. Pronto. Pronto. Okay, and so now we need to flip this path. I don't know how this happened. Okay. And so this is the belt for the charged accumulators that need to go into the ILS. Okay, there's the disconnect. Okay. Wow, it's taken a long time to charge these. Why is it taking a long time to charge this? Current power 1.58 megawatts, related power 45 megawatts. This is really weird. I don't understand this. I do not understand that. So this needs to come through here. And we're gonna flip the path and get these charged. Okay. Excellent. And we can delete this path. And we need to flip that path. Delete that. Delete that. Flip this path. Flip this path. Okay, flip this path, and then let's connect the belts here. Okay, there they go. And we need to do the top side here. Like this. And then we need to flip the path. Like that. Okay, and this is a center point. So that is up and working. What's going on here? Do we not have enough? Okay, so we need to connect the belts here. No problem, so we'll do that. Okay. And we need to come out like this. And out like this. All right. Very good. That's it. And so now we need to place down the Tesla towers here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Holy crap, that's the build, guys. Holy moly. So they're taking forever to charge. And I'm guessing that's because we don't have enough power. Maybe we need more power surplus to charge these quicker. That is my guess. Let me know in the comments, guys, what's going on here. I'm thinking that I need more power. I need more power. Because these are charging very slowly. Yep, I'm officially stumped, guys. Unless... Okay, we're using power there. Look how slow this is charging. Wow. What's going on here? Oh. 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 He needs to be flipped. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we have a bunch of charged accumulators. They're being eaten up pretty rapidly, but we'll clear this. The situation here is the power. I do not understand the power right now. So, boy, that's so weird. I just think I need more power. Oh. Accumulator charging 249 megawatts. We're producing 250 megawatts. Is that the difference here, guys? That's probably what it is. So what I need to do is add more solar panels. Do I need to add more solar panels, guys? I think I need to do that. I think we need more power here. So that is, that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to add more solar panels. Well, we're gonna litter this. And I'm going to start from this point here. So I'll do Control C, Control V, and we'll do another row. That's all that I can think of. Is we need more power. Okay, and once this finishes up, we will take a look at the energy exchangers, and hopefully we'll see a difference in charging speed. And if it's still pretty bad, we'll add another row on the top. And like I said, it probably was a good idea to do it on the other planet, the lava planet, just because we could have done geothermal, but that is strictly a mining planet, and mining planets take up a lot of power. And if we put our energy exchangers there, then we're also demanding even more power. So I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't think that's too wise. Okay. Where did I litter? Oh, they're over here. Oh, here they are. They're a bit further down. Not this again. Okay. Okay, so this is going to give me double the power, and if we do a top row, triple the power, which is really good. Let's see if I can collect those in the inventory now. Okay. Still quite a bit here. What if I stuck these belts in here? Okay. Could stick these in here, that in there. These guys in here. Okay. So we got 5 littered. And we can delete these guys. Oh crap, now they're mixed. Well, adios. I didn't think about that. Well, we wasted a bunch of solar panels there, guys. My bad. I didn't want to have to sort through that litter. We're past that phase where we just don't need to penny pinch. How much power do we got? 504 megawatts, accumulators charging 400. Okay, wow, okay. That is interesting. Wow, so it's a lot more power than I thought. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's so funny. How are they doing now? I just built way too many energy exchangers, guys. Is this going to be like a gigawatt power? Am I gonna have to call in the deuterium fuel rods? We might have to. We might have to. Alright, and I'm going to do these 3. Control V and paste. And yeah, let's do the top row. Oh, that's off one tile, dang it. All right, Control C, and then we'll just copy this. Control V, and we'll paste these down. Okay. Excellent. Wow, you know, I totally misread that, guys. All right. And we're at the end. Shift Enter, and there we go. So let's build the rest of these guys. Okay, look at this, guys. So we're at a total of 590, and we're only demanding 570. So we are, looks like we have reached the max charging power. So we're having surplus solar power to charge these empty accumulators, and hopefully they're going to charge really quickly. Okay, it is still climbing. Okay, I see what's happening. So the more power we add on, the more energy exchangers will use that power to quickly charge those accumulators. That makes quite a bit of sense. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, we're almost at an hour and 30 minutes, and I think what my plan is to do maybe one episode that is an hour and a half or so, once a week. And I think off episode, I will expand the solar panels to the point where we can get all of the energy we need to charge the empty accumulators. And then in the next episode, we will be ready to extract the sulfuric acid, because I don't want this to bleed into the next episode. Okay. We might have to find a different planet for the sulfuric acid if we have to do massive solar panel builds. We might just have to do that. I mean, it looks like we're going to be using lots of power for this. But it's worth it, guys. It's so worth it. Okay. Let's take a look. Charging power is a lot quicker now. It is a lot quicker, but we're going to do a whole lot better. We're going to reach the point where we can charge these pretty quickly. And 500 charge accumulators, that's good, but we could do a whole lot better. Okay, guys, that is episode number 80. Thank you for joining me in episode number 80. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will finish this episode off here. Off screen, I will add the solar panels, and then episode 81, we will extract sulfuric acid if possible. If not, we may need to go to a different star system and extract sulfuric acid. So you guys have a wonderful Monday, and we will actually, you'll probably get this episode on Tuesday, potentially. We'll see, Monday or Tuesday. So guys, have a good day there. Take care, and goodbye.